Strength at the Storehouse, Volume 8. Your ears don't deceive you tonight. You are blessed to have tonight called by Mason Drake. Your opening match is Amora versus the tried and true Troy Tesdin. Let's see what you got. Come on. Let's see what you got. Talking pleasantries, talking about where they're from. Now, tried and true, he is from Brooklyn and wants everyone to know it. What tried and true doesn't know is Amora is aspiring to be, well, if you can see the wardrobe, she prefers to dominate things in her life, which includes the wrestling ring. So let's see how Troy does tonight. Good hammerlock, keeping him away from the ropes. Crowd's trying to get Troy going. You know, Troy went to T2C, which is technique to train from Brooklyn. Oh, and this is some technique right here. Nope. Amora said you better pull her hair. She's got this. Nope. It's technique, matching technique.
In control. Calm down, Baltimore.
Showboating. That might not be the right way. Oh, and here's Amora showing him. Don't. Nice little Pele kick to the wrist. Still working the wrist.
Who do you think you are?
Okay. Asked and answered.
I can't even spell that. Stop playing with me. Come on.
All right, we got a waist lock. Oh. That's a good drop toe hold by Amora, showing that she can dominate. Got the leg. Oh, crossing the leg over. We're going to see if Tried and True will be walking the same after this. Rolls up. Oh, no. We know what's happening next. Oh, that's just disrespectful. Him being in the corner is not where he wants to be. Strong clothesline from Amora. Wrench in the neck. Here's the pin. Here we go. Oh, almost a 3 count for Amora. Now, she could just be setting it up. She knows she's going to take him home with the tempter's trap. Oh. She might be giving him a little too much time in the corner to recover, though. Troy's apologizing, hoping that that's going to get him. It's good. So, oh, with an eye rake. I like that. Oh. Oh, here we go. Is this a big... Oh, I'm getting dizzy watching this. Big body slam by Tesdin. Just looking for approval. That's not how you win the match. There you go. Stomp to the midsection. That'll help. Okay. This must be how they do it in Brooklyn. Let her rest in the corner, catch her breath. Oh, and that did it right there. Back elbow. Oh, back chop. Good exchange in the corner. I don't really know who's taking over right now. Oh, never mind. Ref doesn't care. That looked like a hair pull right there. Oh, wow. Arrogant pin from Tried and True. Did not pay off. Oh. Looks like Amora said he's going to be sorry. Going for a suplex. Here we go. Clean suplex. That does make sense. Technique to training right there. But showboating too much. You can't win a match flirting with the camera person. Come on. Oh, see, arrogance. I love it when it's done right. A slap to the face. Oh. Nope. Another slap. She's here to dominate him. Oh. I heard that all the way back in Brooklyn. Ducks the clothesline. Oh, here we go. What's she doing? Oh, good wrench to the arm there. Back in the corner. I think Tesdin's going to have to start calling the corner, Brooklyn, because he is living in these corners. Another back elbow by Amora. Every time tried and true tries, it's failing. Here goes Amora off the top. Oh, never mind. What's Tesdin got? More showboating. Oh, innovative snapmare out of it. This is the pin. Here we go. Only a 2 count. It's going to take more than that. Here we go. Wrenching those arms again. This is it. This could be the Temptress trap right here. Let's see. Tried and true is going to be tried and tapped. What's going to happen? The crowd wants him to tap. These fellow wrestlers. It's a dirty locker room you got here. Oh, here's the pin. Oh, that might have been a 3 count if the ref had been a little bit faster. Oh, here goes Amora back to the arms. She's trying to get all of it. Oh. I hope there's someone else coming out tonight to represent Brooklyn, because right now Amora is dominating that city. Ooh, almost a 3 count. See, Tesdin was talking to me earlier, bragging that he's already been to CATCHPOINT Philly. So he was coming out here. He wanted to test the waters in Baltimore. And he might have bitten off more than he can chew because... Oh, closed fist. There we go. Never mind. I spoke too soon on this one. The locker room doesn't like it, but that doesn't affect the match. Oh, Tesdin says it's game over. Oh, here we go. Is she gonna tap? Nope. Amora is hanging in. She's been through worse. Nope. That's it. That's it. Tried and true. Troy Tesdin makes Amora tap out, representing Brooklyn. I hope you enjoyed the first competition. You got another one coming up after this short break. And we are back at Conflict at the Storehouse. And it looks like our second match is going to be Lemon Guy versus the degenerate Byron Simmons. Byron says he's ready, but he's just sitting up on top of the turnbuckle, waiting for Lemon Guy. It might not be the right way to start the match. Okay. Seems unanimous. Everybody likes lemons. I am a fan of lemonade myself. But Lemon Guy, he likes to tell everyone that the juice is always worth the squeeze. Speaking of squeeze, here he is going for a test of strength to see if the degenerate's as strong as he thinks. Looks like the only respect that the degenerate's going to find is in his van in that Walmart parking lot. Here we go with the test of strength. Simmons is throwing his shoulder in there, really trying to show his weight, but Lemon Guy is fighting right back. It's very evenly matched. Oh, here we go. Showing the technical side of the Lemon. Okay. We go from a headlock to the other side, and he slides behind him. You know, he's really showing his weight, and it sounds silly, folks, but 821 lemons. That's how much Lemon Guy weighs, and it seems to be enough to take care of the degenerate here. Look at that. Reverse atomic drop. Not the cleanest move, but you know what? I like it. Oh, even better to the front. drop kick from the Lemon guy here, going for the pin, trying to end it early. No, Byron kicks out too. He's not ready to go home yet. Looks like he's calling for a twister here. Nope, Byron's got other plans. It looks like he's going to twist the Lemon guy, of course. Looks like it's going to take a little bit more than Citrus to keep Byron down as he takes down Lemon guy with the clothesline and letting the locker room know how he feels. He doesn't need their support. He'll headbutt all of them. Mix some words with the referee. That's not going to help his case to end this match. Another headbutt to the Lemon guy. See, the one thing people don't understand is why do you keep giving so much time? You want to beat them. Beat them. Oh. Drops him right on the top of his head. He might be down to 817 lemons now, as it looks like he lost some juice on that one.
Come on now. Come on now, here you go. Hey,
referee, good eye, catches the rope break. Looks like that's not enough, though. Byron wants him to tap out, but Lemon's got a little more fight. He might be face down on the mat, but that's all right. He didn't give up. He's got a little bit more to give. More mincing words when you should be clubbing him in the back. That's what you get, see? If you don't stay on him, he's going to fight back. And Byron's going to learn this the hard way. With some good clubs to the chest. I spoke too soon. Byron's cut him off again. There we go. Tit for tat right there. I feel like I'm just watching this on replay. Nope. Byron did outsmart him and give him the old oopsie daisy right there. Dropping Lemon guy outside. And if he can't pin him, he might try to get him counted out. Is he going for a high fly? Oh! Baseball slide to the outside. So he's not concerned about counting him out. I think he's here just to hurt him. Whoa. What is that? Is it?
You come here often?
Yeah, nice cold water. But look at that. He's more concerned with trying to get the camera woman's number than worrying about Lemon guy over here. We're up to 5 people. Look at this. I know you wish he was just talking to you, but look, no. He's over here trying to get a phone number. Like, this is ridiculous. You know, this is just another reason why women don't belong in wrestling. I mean, you're a distraction. Come on. Outside of Amora showing how dominant she was in the last match, look, even Lemon Drop's tripping over her. This is ridiculous. Again with these arrogant pins. I love being arrogant, but I excel at it. I pin someone, I finish it. Look at this. Byron's putting all his weight, and that's still not enough. And I'll say, he can't get the pin, and I'm pretty sure he can't get the phone number either. Here's the locker room trying to get the Citrus man up. Oh, it looks like it's working. Here we go. It's all right. He's back to his feet. He's got some chutzpah to take out Byron, it looks like. Oh, no. Here we go. Oh. There we go. Oh. They're fighting back and forth. I don't know if we're doing a backslide pin or a gory bomb. Oh, no. Elbows from Lemon Man right there. Here we go. Time to squeeze. Oh, there we go. Look at that. And that's it. Lemon Man is the winner. Lemon Guy, I'm sorry. He was a man in there. He dominated everything. He could probably get the phone number if he tried. They want lemons, and I hope you guys got your fill, because that's your winner tonight, not the degenerate. So we'll come back in a little bit with match number 3.
We're recording.
All right, here we are. We're back at Conflict of the Storehouse. And you know what? You guys were getting so overwhelmed by just my voice, they brought some other slacker over here to talk. Introduce yourself, because it's not my job.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Caleb Walsh, straight out of the South Philly basement. And we're about to watch us good old slop.
All right, no one cares. Here we go. We've got the debut of Sheriff Lee. You know, he's just going to go ahead and see if he can check in with Dr. Ethan Wilde. You know, we don't really know where Sheriff Lee came from, but he said that he's here to collect some bounties. So somebody's got a bounty out for the doctor.
Oh.
All right. We are underway. Let's see if Dr. Ethan Wilde can beat the sheriff.
I think we got us a battle of brains versus machismo here with Dr. Ethan Wilde. He's got his PhDs. Let's see how that can hold up for him in this ring tonight.
Well, see, I'll say this confuses me. So if Sheriff Lee's coming in here on a bounty, the first thing he wants to do is shake your hand. Now, I'm not a bounty hunter. Maybe that's his trick. He pulls you in, and boom, he gets it. And gets his bounty right there. Now, the arrogance. That's what I'm here for.
Exactly. You know, you build the snare trap, and you got the little rope, and then you get trapped. Oh,
There he is.
right into the
Gotta get him out
corner.
the corner.
Well, we're seeing a little bit of aggression right out the gate here.
Well, I figure as a bounty hunter, it's got to be stressful, so you've got to have a little bit of animosity. Now, I don't know if it's personal. You know, he's from parts unknown, but also unknown would be Dr. Ethan Wilde's PhD. No one knows where that came from. Maybe he got it from wherever Sheriff Lee's from.
He's showing us a PhD of the wrist lock right now.
Oh, but wait a minute.
You didn't learn that in the Wild West. Come on, Sheriff. What are we doing?
Really interesting. I believe those are called some resortes, is the technical name for them. Oh, and that's a wrist lock takeover. You don't need a fancy name for that one.
No, you see the strength for Sheriff Lee right there. Looks like Ethan Wilde's going to have to call his own doctor after this one.
Shaking it off.
A good little waist lock. Am I spoken too soon? What's the doctor got planned for the sheriff here?
Oh, he's reaching for his holster.
Yeah, well, I hope he knows. I don't know if the ref checked him, but there better not be a gun in there. Nope, the only guns he brought is ripped up those sleeves. Look at that.
I don't know. Yeah, that's the slipperiness of Dr. Ethan Wilde right there. Just when you think you've got the advantage, he takes it right on back.
Well, you know, he's not the self-proclaimed wealthiest wrestler across the board for no reason. He's getting paid, and you don't get paid for losses, folks. I guess you get paid for bounties, so we're going to see who...
I mean, yeah, that's true. We got a wealth versus wealth match. Oh, my goodness.
Kind of a maniacal laugh he's got going here. He needs to focus on this a little bit more.
Oh, that's a fancy little way to get a headlock right there.
Come on, Sheriff.
You gotta wonder what a win in this premiere match for John Lee would mean. For Sheriff Lee.
Well, the one thing we know is he's here for a bounty. He is no small man. He has demonstrated his strength over the chief executive of Wild LLC. But you can't teach that. I don't care who you are, where you're from. A slap in the face is going to bring you back to reality.
Yeah, where I'm from, those are called fighting words.
See, I wanted to make a joke saying something about Toy Story, but Sheriff Lee's got this aggression. He's much more of a Sid. I like it, you know.
Got the aggressive forearms to the face. Ref kept between them, breaking it up.
See, there we go. Nice little kitchen sink there. Took him out. He might not be in the syrups later. I don't know.
If you're Dr. Ethan Wilde right now, you want to push the advantage. Big. Oh!
Look at the mockery. I love it. See, that's charisma right there, folks.
Some people call that charisma. Some people call that.
See, this is where he proves how smart he is. Everyone else is laying their opponents get back up to their feet. No, not Ethan Wilde. He says, while you're down, you're staying down. Look at him flopping around like he's in the rodeo. This is hilarious.
And Dr. Ethan Wilde, he always says, like, everyone's playing checkers while he's out here playing chess. 4D chess. On several chessboards. I gotta watch that, ref.
That's genius game playing right there. Look at that. He makes sure he keeps his body between the referee. Let's see. By the time the referee walks around, he has no idea what happened to Lee's knee.
That, I mean, some people would call that clever, others...
I would call it clever.
I'd call that dirty. I'd call that a dirty trick right there.
Well, you know what? That's why you're not in the ring. All right, you're over here.
Well...
Oh, look at that, taking the coward's way, just sneaking from behind, huh?
Good little schoolboy pin. Missing with the lariat, though.
It's like they're matching each other. Oh, no. Knee by Ethan Wilde. That's how you do it. Knock him out. If he doesn't want to tap out, knock him out.
Hey, won that little duel right there.
Oh my God.
Let's see how strong the doctor is. Nice little dragon screw. I'm pretty sure he's going to have to call him Buzz Lightyear because he is not riding his horse out of here.
Nah.
Look at that. Look at that. Arrogance. You know, he puts the A in arrogance.
It puts the A in degree, too. Oh!
Just like the people at home. You're just hating on talent. Look at this.
I ain't hating. I'm calling it as I see it.
But you don't care about these cheap body shots? You're a sheriff. You're supposed to be upstanding, you know? You're supposed to care about the laws, the rules.
Oh no, he's looking for, I believe this is called the Texas Cloverleaf, and that's...
Which is ironic, because I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure most of these cowboys are coming from Texas.
We know, well, Sheriff Lee is from parts unknown. We don't know if that part is Texas. We don't know if it's Oklahoma.
Sounds kind of like Dallas. Who would be a fan of Dallas?
Dallas, you would be a fan of Dallas. Oh, rolls him through!
The strength. You know what? Even with one leg, Sheriff Lee is still dominant with a powerhouse here. You know, it would not surprise me at all if he can get his hunting justice. That's what he calls it. Driver. But you gotta stand to do it.
You need a leg to stand on. That is true.
Only a 2 count. Ethan Wilde's gonna have to do a little bit more damage to that knee.
Sheriff Lee, in his debut, has been wailed on relentlessly by the technical offense.
All right, this is the part I'll disagree. Worrying about the locker room. Here we go. We got a nice chin lock. This could be it. Maybe it's nap time.
We got Russell up with Kyle.
Looks like the support is helping Lee get to his feet, but how strong are those 2 legs right now?
You've got a great point there. He's stumbling a bit, but keeping that offense going steady.
Look at that slam right there. And like I said earlier, Sheriff Lee, 1 leg, no legs. He's a big man. That's almost a 7-foot drop right there. That's gonna hurt anybody.
It's a lot of power. It's a Dr. Ethan Wilde. No small man to be picking up that high into the air.
Good news is he's a doctor. He knows how to handle it, he knows how to take care of himself, and he knows what kind of anesthesia to knock out the sheriff with.
Is he that kind of doctor?
Even on wobbly legs, Sheriff Lee still shows how strong he is.
Oh, back and forth European uppercuts. You gotta love the aggression. A big one. Sheriff Lee starting to fire up.
Looks like he found his second wind. We're gonna see if it pays off.
Stunned a bit, big time. Is that a lariat, a shoulder tackle? It looked like a shoulder tackle. And he's flying through the air at any rate.
Alright, well, he looks like he's got him where he wants him.
Oh, sure, Cowboy Vest is coming off.
This is his debut, and he's always trying to showboat. This might not pay off in his favor. Big
shotgun elbow.
Another elbow. Look at that splash. 1 leg. Oh,
overhead belly to belly.
This could be it. It could be over right now. I had my money on Ethan Wilde. I might have bet too soon. This is it. No.
Ah, got me. If it was just a second earlier, that could have been it. You gotta imagine that.
Oh, here we go. We've seen this
Coming
before.
up! Oh!
That knee finally wore off. That adrenaline is gone on Sheriff. Let's see if Wilde can go ahead and take advantage now. He's pretty winded himself after all those elbows. I don't blame him.
Oh!
Here we go.
Oh,
This
no.
is it.
Looking for the...
Oh, this is what I like to see.
Oh! And Dr. Ethan Wilde steals it.
I wouldn't say stealing. It's all about technique. And you know what? That's
using
a
the
winner.
ropes.
Look at
That's leverage right there.
using the ropes. You think Sharon Lee was no his way around the ropes? Come on, all these rodeos. But you know what? He's got time to think about it, and so do you guys. We're gonna come back after a short break.
Dr. Ethan Wilde playing spoiler to Sheriff John Lee's debut.
Alright, here we are back at Conflict at the Storehouse, Volume 8. Have you guys watched all 7 before this? This is what you're watching for. It's Oldman Youngboy versus the Bicycle Outlaw, Joseph Young.
Bicycle Outlaw, Joseph Young. It's got ring to it.
But you know what? It's funny. We just had Sheriff, and now we've got Outlaw. You know, one rides a horse, one rides a 12 speed.
Where is Bicycle Outlaw Joseph Young from?
Well, I don't know his home city. What? Oh, wow. So he can ride a bicycle and do cartwheels.
Well, you know what they always say. You gotta keep rolling. Oh!
Wow, Old Man Youngboy showing how young he is. Collar elbow tie up.
Oh, big
Bring
time
him down to the mat.
Old Man Youngboy, he's got that signature technical style that he likes working.
Yeah, well, see, that sounds good in most your matches, but you're going against a man on a bicycle. He's had more road rash than anybody, so he's probably used to face down, getting slammed, not worried about it.
Right there, you can see he's going hold for hold with Old Man Youngboy.
Yeah, I'm not sure the pavement chokes him, so I don't know what he's going to do from here.
You almost wonder, would this match turn out differently if he brings a bicycle into the ring?
That would be creative, but that would also be disqualification. And
Is it? Oh, we're not doing no rules today? Oh.
he can keep up on a bicycle, but he cannot keep up in a squared circle. That's what it looks like.
Or can he? If he reverses into a hammerlock.
You know, Joseph Young, he's real calm right now. But apparently the reason he really got into wrestling is just because of all his, ride and see? And you get cut off, you get yelled at, and instead of fighting the other drivers and people and punching side view mirrors, he said he's going to get in the ring and he's going to show his aggression. That's some of it right there.
He's getting a bit of a choke there. Oh, no, but Old Man lets it go.
That is not where he wants his head right now. Old Man Youngboy, he could choke him out, just like you said. But you know what? It looks like Bicycle Outlaw's got some experience with wrestling. I don't know if he did it in school or if it's just other taxi drivers. I don't know what his history is, but he is not a rookie in this field.
So as someone who's a bicyclist from Philadelphia, I'll tell you, it's, you gotta shoot the gap to get through some of those
legs.
To get through some of those merging vehicles. He's making his way to the ropes on that leg line. I got you.
Now see, Joseph Young, he might want to tap out a little early, not worry so much about the win. I mean, if he gets paid for riding a bicycle, you can't do that without legs. I know technology's great. Look at the strength of Joseph Young.
With AI coming out right now, anything's possible.
Well, looks like Old Man Youngboy's going for a triangle choke, but nope, Joseph Young said he's got this strength.
Oh, got him stacked into.
Directly from the pin to the Boston Crab. That's very innovative. Not bad for a kid on a bicycle.
Oh, you hear that? That's what I call a stretch right there.
Yeah, this could be it early, folks.
Oh.
I love speaking too soon, you know.
We got the commentator's curse over here.
Rope break, see? All right, he's learning. You got crawl, run, dive. Whatever you got to do to get out of that lock.
And you could hear from the crowd, that's the second time Joseph Young has gone to the ropes this match to break a hold from Old Man Youngboy. Old Man Youngboy has not yet gone to the ropes to equalize the match.
And that's the thing is, don't let the name deceive you. Old Man, Young Boy. If you guys have been watching the first 7 games of this, you see he started out pretty old, and everyone knows that he's basically the Benjamin Button of pro wrestling. Every time I see him, it's where he starts.
Oh, there's your bicycle! There's your bicycle kick! But yes, he's grown a luscious head of hair since the start of his
judo
time.
right there. It looked like I really underestimated this biking kid. I'll be honest. But what do bicycles have to do with wrestling? I mean,
Well,
really.
anytime you've worked with a bicycle, you gotta know your mechanics. You gotta know the technical aspects of riding that bicycle. Switching gears, just like Old Man Youngboy switching gears right now. Into the double knees!
Nice, right to the kidney. Need a little bit of air to hit those pedals, buddy. You might want to tap out. Give it up.
Let's look at that pain and the anguish on that young man's face. Not young boy, that young man.
Yeah, but see, Young Boy, he's really testing the waters with these kicks. I think he underestimates how strong a bicyclist's legs really are. He doesn't want to feel a full kick. I feel like Young really gave him, he was real gentle on the bicycle kick he gave him earlier. He might take his head off.
The crowd right now willing Joseph Young to rise above Young Boy.
Oh, this is it. This is the
Oh, rolls him through!
Oh, never mind. Can't get
And
the
he's
ropes
got
for a third
himself.
time. Oh, this could be it.
Oh, the pain and anguish on his face. But he's out! Oh,
See,
big
that's that
boost
leg
to the
strength I'm
sky.
telling you about.
Looks like that kind of worked his back a bit.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Oh!
Nice chest kick. Like I said, younger and younger. Benjamin Button of wrestling. It's not just a title. Look at that. He couldn't get his leg that high last week.
Boo.
See? The arrogance. People don't argue with the locker room, and now they won't argue with the referee.
Oh.
And this could be it. This could be the end of Young.
Oh, no!
You know what elbows in the corner can do. We saw it earlier with LaFleur. We just saw it with Sheriff Lee. Elbows lead to the end. Look at that bridge. Oh,
Oh, no, he's looking for a modified Kimura lock.
this is it.
Oh, with the head
This could
scissors.
be it.
I don't think I've seen anyone escape this
Rolls
one.
it
Oh,
back.
but he rolls it back!
He's
Oh,
back
but
in.
he
He's back in. He
maintains.
didn't let go of the hold. Very smart. This shows the experience from Old Man.
You saw Old Man shift gears.
Back to the ropes. Third time. See, he might be a rookie in this field, but he knows what he needs to do to get out of this hold. If he doesn't have the legs for it, which I doubt, he knows, get to the ropes and I'm free.
That's, sometimes if you've got that opportunity, that's all you need. Oh, reverses the whip. Into the big STO. He's looking for a modified Koji clutch here. That could be it.
All these submissions, and it could be Old Man Youngboy that actually taps. Nope. We spoke earlier about him not using the ropes. This was the best time to do it, and he knew what to do.
Seconds away from an upset. And who knows, if the positioning was a little better, that could have been it.
Well, see, that's the biggest thing. Biking city to city, that's a lot of cardio, and that's really the name of the game here. You can be as strong as you want, kick out at 2. You can be as strong as you want, or as fast as you want. But if you have the most cardio, you've got the advantage. And being a rookie, it looks like the Bicycle Outlaw has the advantage, even with a kick to the chest.
Oh, big forearm.
There we go. Nice bicycle ride.
Oh! That's
could
probably
be
going to
it,
be
right?
his last ride.
Oh,
Oh, what resilience from the biker from Philadelphia.
he said he's still got more anger to take out. He's got that taxi driver from this morning that cut him off. He's got the Uber driver that backed into his bicycle. He's upset.
And you can't forget about like that public transit they got in Philadelphia. Oh my goodness!
Oh,
What a slam!
gotta tap out before he gets put in his own bike lock. Oh, here's the pin. No, his shoulders up. The referee's in the right position. 2 count. Look at that.
Kicks out of the
referees tonight have been on point. They're catching rope breaks. They're catching shoulders up. They're really there, which is crazy because it's taken 8 of these events for them to finally learn their job.
I agree. Yeah, we've seen some very strange calls early on, but starting to
Look at
increase.
that. Look at that. Back to the legs.
That's that Imanari roll into the half crab.
But we know Joseph Young's strategy. He said, I'm getting to that rope. No, it's over. It's over.
And Oldman Youngboy's half crab takes another victim by the name of Joseph Young. Your winner today, Oldman Youngboy.
Looks like somebody's going to have to bicycle him to the urgent care. But that's not my problem. I'm going to hydrate. You should too. Let's be back in a couple minutes for our next match.
You want some cashews? I got some cashews.
Shoes. If you're just tuning in for whatever reason, we are moving on down this match card back at Conflict at the Storehouse, Volume 8. This match is going to be Supreme Sage Williams versus Princess Reesey Rose. Look at this, worrying about giving flowers and tiaras to the referee, trying to bribe his way into a win.
All right. We start with a handshake. I like that. That's the truth.
No, I don't. No, I like the bribery. Let's go back to that.
Well, here we are.
All right, Reesey Rose really showing how dominant he is. Oh, no. This might be evenly matched.
That's Sage Supreme. That's the Brooklyn style. Beautiful headlock takeover. That's how we do it in Brooklyn now. Very nice. No bias.
Oh, no one's worried about Brooklyn. He's rude, but he wins matches. Troy Tesdin has joined us this match.
That's right.
He thinks he knows something about Supreme Sage Williams.
That's right.
I've actually wrestled Sage, and right there, I would have kicked him in the stomach, showboating. That's the problem with this roster. Everyone wants a showboat.
Well, you know, that's how we do it in Brooklyn. We used to kick some, you know what, with a little bit of style, a little bit of style. So, and look at that shoulder tackle right there. That's Brooklyn made, dare I say, Supreme. Oh, but Reesey got some hops too.
Okay. You know, that's one thing about two smaller frame wrestlers. You know, they're quick, so you really got to pay attention, people. We're not putting replays on them.
That's right. Look at the backside. Oh, right into the pin right there by Supreme.
Pin for pin. It seems like these two really know each other. Wow, that's obnoxious.
Okay.
Are you serious? More sportsmanship? No.
We got two real athletes in the ring right now. But it kind of seems like Sage Supreme got a little frustrated
We don't
there.
need athletes in the ring all the time. You know what? I'll take that drunk guy in there that just comes in there and wants to beat somebody up. We don't need handshakes.
Well, this will have
They're
some
holding hands right now. Let's see if this pays off for Rose.
Princess Reesey Rose going for a trip, but going for, upside down, flip Sage Supreme over. Gets him with a shotty right to the chest.
Looks like Supreme is in a supremely disadvantage right now.
It looks like Princess Reesey Rose is in control right now. Couple strikes right to the dome.
You know, I talk about sportsmanship, and I talk about, you know, just being mean. But look at him. Rose is a team player. He's helping the locker room learn how to count.
You can say that. That's true. Oh, but look at that. Right in the mush.
It looks like someone's going to have to help Rose how to count. Here's the ref with it. Only a 2 count.
But I got to say, I'm sure people in CATCHPOINT Philly heard that punch, okay? Oh, and got a little bit of grit. He got a little Reesey Rose under the fingernails right there. But it looks like everything is all
Nobody
good.
likes Reese's under the fingernails.
A fake royalty.
Oh!
Okay.
He said what he said.
Of scrubs.
I don't like no scrubs.
Of fake ass premiums.
All right, let's watch our mouth, though.
You know, I'm kind of worried about who doesn't like Zach Braff and Scrubs. You know, this man's got a lot of problems going on.
Right.
One of them is multiple clotheslines to his stomach.
I would argue the same thing. Oh, but
That's it. It's over. You're not
Big
doing a
clothesline
handstand
right
now.
Reesey Rose back in the driver's seat. Oh, misses with that last one. Sage Supreme coming in hot. Another clothesline of his own. This clothesline city.
See, more showboat. And that's why he moved.
I hate to admit it, but that showboating may have just made him eat a knee to the face.
Well, sometimes you need a knee. There we go. Perfect suplex.
Beautiful.
This could be it right now.
Sage Supreme in trouble. Not quite, just a 2. But now Reesey Rose right in control again. Sage Supreme looking like he's in a little bit of trouble.
You know, I wrestled Sage a couple months ago, and this match was over by now. You know, there was no showboating. There was no standing on it. Think about it. You're gonna knock him out or you tap him out. You don't roll, you don't jump, you just like that. That's what Sage needs to do. Just
This is
stay
the
on
stuff
it.
that we're on. This is the stuff that you appreciate. A nice fist to the dome. I can respect that. But that's not how things are done in Brooklyn, baby. We got to do everything with some style, with some flair. And sometimes it gets you a boot to the shoulder. Sometimes you got to eat that. Another one from Princess Reesey Rose.
Not sure how
Big
Sage is gonna be able
clothesline.
to do when he gets down to one arm.
Reesey Rose now back in control. Also, beautiful suplex right there. Oh,
Princess
but he
has
holds
a
on.
bridge
Sage
that
Supreme
gets
holds
across
on.
That moat. Princess knows what he's doing in there.
What a transition. Right into the rings of Saturn by Sage Supreme. Some Supreme Saturn going on. Princess Reesey Rose in trouble. Flips it to the cover. Wait a minute. This might be it if he's not careful. No, that's 2, baby.
See, I think this is getting personal. I think it's getting in Sage's mind. You know, you kick me in the arm twice, I'm going to wrench both your arms.
I think so too. And that's how things are done in Brooklyn, I'm not going to lie. Speaking of, a nice Nike boot to the dome times 2 right to the chin. Make that 3.
Don't
Reesey
tell
Rose is
them.
in trouble now. Another
Here we go
showboater
again.
move right there, as you say. But he caught him.
You know what? I wish we could all go over there and do that to Sage Williams. Stop doing all the showboating. No one cares. No one cares. The locker room doesn't care. I know the people at home don't care. But get up and knock his teeth in. You know?
I hate to admit it, but right there, that was a prime example of that. It's in our DNA. We might have to talk to him later about
All
that.
Sage is doing is giving Rose enough time to get all his offense in. He's going to get enough time to take out the rest of Sage's arm. He's never going to be able to lock in the Hard Knocks driver.
And now it looks like we're going back and forth right here. Oh, and a straight slap to the face, Brooklyn style. Sometimes we don't do forearms, we don't do punches. We going to town, baby. These 2 men right here, boom, big kick right to the dome.
There we go. Stay on. I don't know when these guys are going to learn. Stop running up on the corner.
Ah! Huge code breaker right there.
That knocks out the teeth.
We might have it done right here. Reesey Rose, Princess Reesey Rose going to the
Sizing
top.
up for the Royal Moonsault, I think. This could be it.
Sage Supreme's in a lot of trouble if he doesn't move. Oh, and move he does.
Just in time.
That would have been over if he hit that, but Sage Supreme firmly in the driver's seat now. Gets him up. Fireman's
go.
carry.
Nope,
Where are
this
we
could be
going
it.
from here?
Here it is. Hard Knocks driver versus Supreme Sage.
And just like
That's
that,
That's
Sage
it.
Supreme of T2T Brooklyn, of truest of true, puts down Princess Reesey Rose. Thanks for coming.
Supreme. That was a Supreme waste of time. You know what this match is making me think about? We're going to commercial break. I'm going to go get me a Brooklyn-style Supreme pizza.
That's the way to do things. That's true.
All right, here we are back at Conflict at the Storehouse. In the ring, you've got Jay Kharma and Eden Elysian.
Is Eden Elysian holding an insect?
Yeah, it might be a little early on the ref's part. You just point out there's an insect in the ring.
This is
Beatrice?
Beatrice? I don't know. All I know is that Eden is obsessed with insects. She feels that they're better than everyone. And, you know, I've seen Kharma wrestle. Insects are definitely better than that worm.
Well, let's agree to disagree. I think Jay Kharma is a sleeper pick.
Wow.
As he just annihilates Beatrice. Sometimes you need an exterminator and you're looking at him.
See,
Are those
you bring one big bug, that's all a distraction. Look at Eden with a small one. Headlock takedown to start the match. We are underway, people.
Is that not a foreign object? These are insects. These are creatures.
They're living animals. They are on their own planet. Focus on the match.
Maybe
Another
you'd be
headlock takedown to Kharma. It sounds like Kharma doesn't like bugs, so you are in the wrong match.
I think so.
Loves these things.
I hate to admit it, but I think you're right. Jay Kharma did not come here to study no insects or no bugs. Oh, but that's a clothesline Eden does. And another one with a big roll. It's kind of finessing Jay Kharma right now. I'm not
So
gonna
excited to
lie.
be here. Oh, look at that. Knows her
And yet again,
way.
finesse. Jay Kharma. Oh, big line on the ground. On the bugs, mind you, which I'm sure does like poison damage or something.
See, this is the bad place for Kharma to be. You're in the corner. Where do bugs love to be, people? In the corner.
Big splash on Kharma. Elysian is in the driver's seat right now. Oh, and one to the gut as well. Jay Kharma, Jay, you are in trouble right now. You're gonna have to lock in.
You know, and it's funny. All I heard earlier was Kharma just bragging. You know, he just made his debut in Canada this year. You know, he just won his first singles title. And, you know, he was nominated QWI's Rookie of the Year.
It's true.
But you're scared of bugs.
Well, everybody can't be perfect. As somebody who knows Jay Kharma very well, all those things are absolutely correct. This is a star in the making. Absolutely rookie contender for the QWI.
Rookie, you say it right there. What is his problem? Had her on the mat, and he goes and worries about their locker room. This person loves bugs, and you're going to turn your back on him. You don't know when you're going to get bit.
Well, this is a 5v1 right now. There's 5 insects on the mat outside of Elysian right now. And look at this, right in the driver's seat. He crushes them bugs. That's why he puts his fingers together like that.
You know, maybe Kharma's helping you people at home, letting you know that there's a bug behind you, because there sure was one right behind him. And I don't think he's paying attention to the right things right now, because here comes Elysian. Nope, there goes Elysian. We're going to see if that got squashed.
Oh, and that one, I don't want to call Eden Elysian a bug. Let's not compare that, but she got some fight in her.
Well, we'll see how much fight's left after that forearm right there from Kharma.
About those beetles.
Very clearly, Jay Kharma doesn't like beaters. I understand. We don't have a lot of bugs in Brooklyn.
I don't know if they got on the skin, but it seems like these bugs have gotten under the skin of Kharma as he's too concerned with arguing with the referee. Arguing with the locker room, arguing with the camera person, arguing with everyone with the locker room behind Elysian. He says, bugs aren't the only winners. Eden's got this.
Oh, and gets him with a jawbreaker. We made some space, Elysian. Oh, and a big chop to the chest.
Chop.
Oh,
these
momentum is shifting very slowly.
Those are pincer chops, is what she calls them. Yeah. Look at that takedown. You know, you look at Elysian and then you look at Kharma and you think, oh, this is going to be quick. What can she do? That's it right there.
I gotta admit, I agree. Those chops were nice and loud, and I know they didn't feel good.
I think there must still be bugs in the ring because Kharma keeps running. Look at that stomp to the
That
back.
was low. I don't know, referee. That was in the, you know.
Referee allows
Oh!
that energy. Good takedown right there by Elysian.
Oh, but we not done. Elysian got him in a submission of some kind. Rear naked choke, perhaps.
Good body scissors right there. This could be it. You could pass it off. See, you had the advantage, Elysian. You were choking him out, and then you just said, here, have some oxygen. You're messing up.
I think Elysian tried to go for some sort of full Nelson with that body scissors right there, but that did not work out like you just said.
See, now this is the part where everyone else wants to showboat. But you know what? Props to Kharma. He stayed on her, and now he's literally on her to finish this match.
Wow.
You know, I think Elysian's favorite insect's probably the cockroach because she seems to be a survivor.
That's right. Looks like she can survive a lot of different things. She's kicking on a one of everything. J. Kharma, you might have to do something drastic to kill this bug.
You know, I like that the referee's a little biased. He doesn't even care that Kharma had the hair there.
Right.
A little backslide in, that's it. A little creepy.
Wait, but J. Kharma might be in trouble. The creepy crawly, I saw it go up. Oh, wait a minute. Just the two, I saw it go up his knee pad. He is in a handicap match with all these bugs.
See, Elysian is not worried about Kharma sneaking up behind. Elysian likes things that are sneaky.
This is gang warfare right now.
Oh.
Oh!
The ropes, good.
Hooked her on the ropes. Oh, and a big knee right to the dome.
This could be
Is
it right
the
here.
bug squashed just like that? It is.
That's it.
The insects do not win today. They got their just karma.
You know, it's not Elysian's fault. She came in here with her head not in the game. She just watched Mothra. She was probably busy worried about the flick. Kharma's over here showboating.
We stand J, that's right. And we stand off bug spray.
All this showboating. No one cares. You know what?
I like
Back
that.
after this.
Keep
people.
showboating. I like that.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back at Conflict at the Storehouse, Volume 8.
Shut up, commentary! I got something to say! CATCHPOINT Baltimore, the R&B stay has arrived! The best on Buena Vista is back on his home turf, and I've been waiting around all night for one person! One person, and he has decided to not show up. Hey, David Moses, you got off lucky last time, because I only knocked you out. And you just happen to be so lucky that I got knocked out too, but hey, I've been waiting around for you all night for a rematch, but you never showed. So now, I'm standing in an empty ring. I'm standing on my home turf, the place where I have the best match, month after month after month. So, I figure, I'm a nice guy. I figure I give someone here an opportunity to wrestle the best on Buena Vista. Let's go. So who's it gonna be? It's gonna be Reesey Rose.
All right, let's see who it is. Bradley Henderson calling out anybody. Hey, you know, Troy, I don't know if you realize it, but I told you to welcome us back because I knew you were going to get yelled at.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to yell at you
that's the
half the night.
strategy. You set me up.
Looks like the locker room is scared, and you know what? That's what happens when you got the best of Buena Vista. And he pointed out every
Maybe
month
the
this
best
man
talker.
comes out and dominates. Oh,
Oh,
hold
but
on.
wait a minute.
What is that? Is that Dame Dynasty?
I think that is Dame Dynasty. Looks like somebody's brave enough to step up to the challenge and shut this guy's mouth up real quick.
Now, see, that's the problem. Henderson, he knows local talent. He knows the East Coast. He knows the West Coast. The problem is, Dame Dynasty, he's not even from this country.
Right.
He's actually from Egypt, people. And if you're wondering why you haven't found anything online about him, it's, believe it or not, this man just came out of a coma a couple weeks ago.
Absolutely
You know,
incredible.
They say car accident. I say camel accident. But you know what? Dame comes in here, green as can be. And he said, "Oh, I've been studying tape. You know whose tape? Ooh, the Ayatollah of rock and roll. That's who he's been watching." And I think I've seen better starts to a match, but you know what? The best of Buena Vista is going to prove that it's not just a title against Dynasty.
That's right. That's right. And listen, this man obviously, like you said, just came out of a coma. This man is a fighter, if nothing else. Look at that fighting right now, looking for a sneaky win right there. Bradley better not underestimate him, man.
Learning
Going
from a
around.
man of 501 holds, and so far he's mastered 2 of them, and he couldn't even get the pin yet. So.
But wait a minute, here comes the big crucifix. That was beautifully executed, almost got the 3 right there. Bradley needs to be careful as he cuts down Dynasty.
Speaking of executed, that might be what Bradley Henderson has in mind for Dynasty with that huge lariat.
It doesn't seem to me that Bradley Henderson cares where you come from or what you've been through. The show's about Bradley Henderson.
You know, it's ironic that he comes to wrestling because they always compare a wrestler's lifespan is going through like 10 car accidents. This man only went through 1 car accident, and look at him, still on the ground. He might be in a coma by the end of the night.
Ends up with a nasty body slam right in the middle of the ring. Dame Dynasty once again in trouble. Big pin, but a nice kick out. Dynasty still in it.
You know, I don't know how long that coma was, but looking at the way this man's performing, he might be watching VHSs. That might be the tape he's studying.
Well, like you said, he was studying people like Chris Jericho, and that's a great person to study, great person to highlight. Another resilient man as he's fighting back against Henderson. Does get cut down, though.
TV is not reality, folks. I know you're watching this live and you're watching it on your television, but you can't feel what that club really is. So Dynasty, he doesn't really know what's in store until it hits him.
Bradley coming in for something big. Whoa, big forearm right to the chest.
He says he's got one more. He might knock him out like he did David Moses.
Right, this might
falling
be
out earlier.
Oh, but a elbow back. Wait a minute. He got a little bit cocky, gave him way too much space. Now Dame Dynasty with a boot right to the chin. Wait a minute. I mean, he looked like he's about to throw up from that one. Oh, but he has him up.
Oh, no,
Cradle
never
baby
mind.
style. Waiting the knee. Oh, but hits him with a Hurricanrana takedown.
Let's go, Dynasty.
Dynasty still got the fight in him, though.
Henderson getting back up.
Oh,
there we go.
what a forearm. Talk about a fighter right there. He's not going down without swinging. Setting up big Russian leg sweep, Egyptian leg sweep, so I
Egyptian
say.
leg sweep. Come on. There we go. Look at that. That's what you can expect from the best of Buena Vista. You might see them go back and forth. But let's just hope it doesn't end in another double knockout. Right? Oh, nice.
Oh, but he got him right in the
Right.
chin. Referee acknowledging it, but not doing much about it. Got him set up for a
What
suplex.
would you do about it?
Oh,
Nobody can mess with Henderson here.
I don't know how true that is now. Oh, what a big flatliner. Wait a minute. Got him right in the chin. Dropped him down. Dame Dynasty might upset Baltimore. Oh, not quite a 2.
It's going to take more than that to beat Henderson tonight.
He got momentum on his side. He's feeling it right now. Bradley Henderson is down. All that talk he was saying before this match started, he might be eating his own words right now.
All right, here we go. Dynasty might have him where he wants him.
Oh, the massive elbow. Gets him up with a fireman's carry.
No,
Barely
not
an
the
inconvenient.
fireman's carry.
Oh.
No, that is it.
F5, F6, whatever number you want to
All
count
the
to.
numbers
All I
that
see is 1,
That's it.
2, 3.
Another win for the best in Buena Vista. Bradley Henderson, people. You know, somebody better put Dynasty back in the box and send him back to
I
Egypt.
set my standards higher for myself than that. So who else?
Oh, Henderson's not done.
Who else?
He really wants David Moses, but you know what?
He wants to go around 2 over here.
Hold on.
Do we have a
Round 2's
shot?
happening
Oh.
right now. If my eyes, is it? Yeah, that's AJB, everybody.
Wow.
The only thing you need to know about AJB is that he is.
Oh, he's really calling the shot right now. What do we know? What do we need to know about this man? AB.
Well, when the bell rings, I'm gonna let you know a little secret that I don't think that Henderson knows yet. He's gonna learn real quick. You've got technical wrestlers. Well, what you need to know right now about AJB is he has quite the background in jiu-jitsu.
Oh, we got a bit of. Okay, all right.
Henderson, he's got the size, but the problem with that is if you get locked in that ankle lock by AJB, it might be the end of the best of the Buena Vista.
And what a way to go! Somebody asking for challenges back to back. If you're that good and you can back it up, that's one thing. But his mouth might get him in more trouble than he thinks.
I don't think he has to worry about his mouth right now. It's really how much wear and tear happened in that last match from Dynasty.
Right.
Luckily, he's got size in his favor as he throws AJB to the mat.
Oh, got some almost like a bully joke right there. Oh, speaking of bully, just rubbing it in his
That's
face.
not the right kind of person that you want to bully that.
Oh, and he's digging for gold.
I love dirty tactics, but this might be the match that shows it. It's not the size of the fighter that's going to matter.
Right.
Exactly. Look at these quick strikes from AJB.
You can't give him any space. What a Larry, what a clothesline right there.
But that could be it right here.
Oh, not
Only
quite.
a 2 count.
But a 2 count this early in the game, we're seeing that wear and tear from that last match from Bradley Henderson. Maybe if he didn't say anything, he wouldn't be in this situation.
Locker room is behind AJB, but I'm not sure that he's got his head in the game. Why is he so shocked? This is the best, the absolute best of the Buena Vista. You're not going to just beat him like that with a little exchange. Oh, hold
He
on.
is going to have to earn it. Goes up to their rope, oh, but is not so politely introduced to the mat.
Oh, I wonder if they taught him how to land on his butt in jiu-jitsu, huh?
Right. And once again, Bradley Henderson in the driver's seat.
Elbow, that weight really coming down on him.
Oh, but he kicks out. All right.
Oh, he said this is over.
Oh, he's trying to make him expend those energy on every single one of those kickouts.
Smart.
I think that is a good strategy. Again, he's went through a whole match before.
No, you see, this is where Henderson, people think he's being dirty. No, what he's doing is he's actually helping AJB. If he breaks his fingers, he won't tap out.
You know,
Giving him another chance to compete.
you're not wrong. Referee stoppage versus tapping out. Oh, he's just playing with him at this point. He's seeing how far back his fingers can go. And follows up with a nasty clothesline in the
You know,
corner.
jiu-jitsu, you gotta be young, you gotta be spry, you gotta be able to move. And all Henderson's trying to do is see how much he can move those fingers.
Oh, and he...
It's a veteran tactic. He doesn't need to use up his momentum. He said, let him trip over me.
He hit that buckle so hard he didn't even know where he was, and he kicks out at 2. But if you notice that kick out right there, not the strongest. I think the wear and tear is getting to him right now.
Everyone's trying to get behind AJB, but I don't think that's going to help. Like you said, he's getting tired already. But you know what? That early spinning elbow from Henderson, that could really do some internal damage.
But it looks like he's finding his second win right now. That forearm really clocked him. Oh, but he caught the cross body. AJB is in trouble now.
Okay, out of the
Oh,
way,
but it looks like
referee.
he's going for a ride. They'll need a ticket for that one. Big fall away
I think this
slam.
is over right here. I think it's the end of AJB.
Wait, but at 2, AJB still alive.
That might not have been the best choice.
Oh, and he's actually challenging the referee.
I
He's
think
challenging him.
Henderson's right. That should have been a 3 count. The referee, I don't know whose side he's on.
I trust him. It's something I trust him. I do. Oh, but it looks like he got him in a hold of his own right there. Oh, he has his hands over his eyes. That's psychological.
Okay. That's okay. Like I mentioned earlier, Henderson, you know, he might be hurting him. But you know what? He's giving him a chance. If that damage to his hand hadn't happened to AJB, he would have tapped already, would have been over. He gave him the advantage. He's trying to let him have a fighting chance.
HB really has to dig deep here. He really does. He's in a bad way. He's trying to fight back. Oh, but he hit him with a big one, it looks like. You hear Bradley Henderson screaming out after that one.
Bradley Henderson, he doesn't scream enough to scream for victory or David Moses. And David Moses, you better be watching this match because it looks like you got a rough thing coming for you.
Unless AJB spoils it. Big splash in the corner.
No.
We're trying to get our bearings back.
AJB,
Trying to set him
I
up for
think
some
he
sort of
should-
knock.
That is shocking. A young man, his size, flip.
Oh, and only
Flip
2.
Bradley Henderson, but you know what? That's not going to keep him down.
The snap on that suplex was gorgeous, but hey, credit where credit's due. Bradley Henderson is a tough guy. Again, this is his second match in the span of what, 15 minutes?
There we go. This is
Tough
it. This
dude.
could be all
We're
over.
going F5
Just like
City
last
again.
time.
Oh, but slips out of it. This might be it right here. But he goes to the ropes. Doesn't need the ropes to kick
I
out of
think
that at 2. But look, he has the ankle like you
he's going
said.
for the ankle lock. Henderson.
This might be the opportunity right here, man. Everything you talked about. David Moses, every match you've had right before this. This might be going to waste. He got the ankle.
See, this is that transition from the jiu-jitsu to wrestling. He showed it right there. Immediately from a pin.
Oh.
Henderson doesn't need jiu-jitsu. He's just got enough body weight to sling that young man to the ropes. See how much damage that got to him, though.
He's immediately right up in his face. He's trying to swing at him, but it's not going to work. And just drops him. Good morning and good night. 2, and that might be up.
See, I
he
feel
kicked
like
out.
This the referee's probably tired from the last match. That's why he's not counting 3.
Everybody.
I'm counting 4.
Well, I think we can give some
Everybody's
credit.
tired except for Bradley Henderson. Because he doesn't call out 2, 3, 4 matches in a row unless he knows he can handle it. And the best of Buena Vista, he can handle it.
Looks like he's setting him up very high. Oh, that'll do it right there. If I don't wake you up, that'll put you to sleep.
Oh.
Oh, looks like we're going up. We might be
go.
thinking something dangerous, maybe a superplex of some kind. He's really trying to make an example
You
out
can't
of
see this just
AJB.
anywhere. You gotta catch this high flying, this raw tenacity and strength of Bradley Henderson at catch point.
But wait a minute!
No,
He's trying to
no.
slam him down! Huge power
That was
bomb, big
all
reversal! This might be it! Huge upset! Baltimore! Oh, I only had 2.
You're not called the best because you get pinned off of a power bomb. The best doesn't get pinned. The best wins. Just keep watching, Troy.
I don't know. I fully believe AJB right now. He's fighting with everything he has.
Yeah, that's not
Oh.
enough. Look at that.
But what a shot right back. I was just about to say. AJB throws one and Bradley throws one back. Oh my goodness.
Henderson's
slugging.
getting mad. Looks like he's ready to shut this down.
This is the point of the match. What a kick to see who's the truest right now. Who has the most in him. Goes to hit the rope, ducks the clothesline. AJB slips behind. Huge German, big German suplex. It's another opportunity right now.
They don't teach you that in jiu-jitsu. That was talent.
Oh my God.
He's tried the power bomb. He's tried the ankle lock. And now a German suplex. You're not going to beat Bradley Henderson.
This must be frustrating. Like you said, he's throwing everything at Bradley Henderson right now. Nothing seems to be working. On top of that, so close to 3 every time. He can't let that get in his head.
Look how agile Henderson is. I think he'll be ready for a 3rd match after he dominates AJB.
Well, I don't know how much of a domination this is. This is kind of a fight back, more than Bradley Henderson expected. And another line.
This could be the end of... Oh, hold on. Henderson's holding his leg there. And that's not from the ankle lock. I think AJB slipped a quick kick in there and the ref didn't see it.
I don't know. Perhaps this is the residual effects of calling out one person after the other. And
that would be the effects of the common athlete. There's nothing common about Bradley Henderson except for he is the main event of CATCHPOINT more tonight. And it seems like every night. Because who else is there on this roster to really watch?
Look, you know what? Not wrong there. Looks like he picks the leg. Tries to. Oh, literally picks him up and spins him around like a doll. Talk about Toy Story. Literally like a toy. Flips him over for the single leg. We've seen this before. This might be it for AJB. AJB's going to have to push really hard to get out of this. Looks like he's going for the ankle, though.
Oh, Henderson shows that he's got a technical side of his own. But AJB, he might kind of weaseled his way out of there.
And he's back. He's back to the ankle lock again. This might be the opportunity right here.
Not sure he's got all of it.
Oh, but he flips around. He still has the ankle. Flip sides. And now he's there. Now he has the ankle. Bradley might be eating his words. Can he reach the rope? Can he fight back? AJB, the biggest win of his career, perhaps. Oh, and he gets.
I told you he'd get the ropes. Look at him cheating. You gotta let go when he gets the ropes.
You have a 5 count. You have a 5 count. I think he's recognizing now this is the deep end of the pool, and he needs to prove to everybody that he knows how to swim better than anybody else. And Bradley Henderson right now, he got some weights on his ankles. Again, going down low, cutting the tree down.
He's not the only one that's shaky on his legs. You can see that AJB after that big swing, he's
You're not wrong.
Walking around a little slower too.
You're not wrong. Oh, puts him to the side. Whips AJB off. Oh my God!
World slam just ragdoll.
Around the world, this is going to be it. 1, 2, 3.
And
wow.
That is it, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's see if Bradley Henderson wants to call out a 3rd one, or if he's got some final words for David Moses and what's coming to him.
2 wins, 1 night. I am the best on Buena Vista. And next month, David Moses, you better show up, and I'm gonna knock you out one last time. And you'll see why all of this is for me and me only.
Well said from the best of the Buena Vista. And that was it, folks. You can catch us next month and hopefully watch Dave Mose get knocked out at Volume 9, Conflict at the Storehouse. Thank you, and good night.
Adios.